Welcome to another episode of Everything That I Own is Broken Right Now. Yeah, pretty much. But, as some of you may or may not know, the oil pan has a giant crack in it. That happened when I pulled it into storage last winter. There's a drop-off for the heated shop. It's probably about nothing, but it hit the pan. Put a crack in it. So, we're actually going to pull the engine to get this pan out. I could probably do it without pulling the engine, but I'm going to pull the engine anyways so that we can fix some other stuff. So, without further ado, we're just going to get into it because it is already 7:30 at night and I like to go to bed early. So let's do it. Well, hood's already off. I'm going to just go ahead and get a lot of these accessories off. I'm going to drain the radiator. I'm going to get the radiator out of there. And then we'll be back. There's really not much to it. I mean, there's really not that much wiring. I probably have to take off like 20 bolts total. It's probably more than that, but that's what it feels like. It's really not that hard. But yeah, I'm gonna get these accessories off and I'll be back. That went pretty smooth. Cool. Well, I got all the accessories off. The only thing left is the motor mounts. Maverick's upset. I'm gonna go ahead and get it off of the jacks because I don't think that my engine will be able to go high enough with it on jacks. So, we're gonna drop this back down. I'm gonna get it hooked up and then take out the last few bolts and we should be coming out here soon. I left the starter on. Hopefully that won't get in the way. We will see. Yeah. The headers are off even though they might look like they're on. It's one whole piece. It's welded together, so that kind of sucks. That's going to make things a little tricky to say the least. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get it hooked up and ready to come out. It's always great having a lowered vehicle, and so you have to work on it. Cause I gotta take this off just to get the cherry picker underneath my car because it won't fit. So yeah, so fun. I hate taking these off. They suck. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Ridiculous. Ugh. Well, it's ready to come out, chain's hooked up, but we're gonna wait until tomorrow because I have to work in the morning. So, we'll be back at it tomorrow. We'll get this thing pulled out of here real quick and then we'll get the pan off and cleaned up so that it can be welded. And then we'll fix a couple other issues that I saw while I was tearing this thing apart. So yeah, see you tomorrow. And just like that, it's tomorrow. I have way more energy today than I had yesterday and a Red Bull, so this thing will probably be out in like 5 minutes. No, but actually though, I've got motor mounts and I think 8 or 7, I don't know. Anyways, like 10 bolts to take out and this thing will be out of here. And then, yeah, we'll fix this pan. I'm not gonna do it. I'd blow a hole right through it. Well, the engine's out. It wasn't too bad, especially when you remember which bolt you forgot to take out. But anyways, I'm gonna get this pan off so I can get the pan into town. And then when I get back, we'll probably rip the clutch off so I can get it on engine stand. But yeah, let's get the pan off. Let's fix something. Finally. Well, you guys want to see something fun? As I spill it everywhere. Jesus. Hold on. You see that? Cool. That was in my oil pan. Really? Can't have nothing nice. Well. Oh, it's a screwdriver, thank God. That might be it for this episode. Yeah, I think I've had enough. We're going on day 3 of making this video. I work a full-time job though, so mind your business. Yesterday I took the pan in to town to see if I could fix it. It is repairable, but I've made the decision I'm just going to end up replacing it along with the oil pump and my motor mounts. My motor mounts, where the bolt goes through, the hole is all wallowed out, so my engine actually dropped just enough to where that pan was hitting the cross member and wore a big old gash in it. It is repairable, but I'm just gonna get a new oil pan and new motor mounts, and then possibly look into raising the motor a little bit. We'll see. I have the shortest pan that I can get right now. I can't get a shorter pan. So I know that when I installed this engine like 7 years ago that there was clearance. So I think just with some new motor mounts, it'll all be fine. But I'm gonna get parts ordered tonight, so hopefully we will be able to install it next week, because that'd be nice. It'd be nice to be able to actually fix something right now. Oh, and look what came in the mail today. Super helpful. I wish I would have had that 2 days ago, but that's okay. We'll use this to put it back in. But that will be it for this episode. Like I said, next week we'll try to get it thrown back together. I'm gonna get the engine bay cleaned up too, make it all nice and pretty again while it's out. So next week, hopefully this will be running again, as long as the parts come in. Parts is always the big issue. But I think if I order them today, they'll be in early next week. So we should be good. All right, thanks for watching. See you in the next episode.